Hassan is being investigated by Congress. For what? Well, gee, I really wonder, what could it possibly be? I guess this is gonna be an uncracked mystery, boys. It is what it is. But in any case, this is obviously not gonna end well for him. If we're lucky, he's gonna get deported or maybe thrown in prison or get some kind of consequence for his actions. And, well, all I have to say is, oh no! How could this happen? Why our favorite streamer Hassan? This is so not right. But honestly, at the same time, a lot of people are cheering, yay, Hassan's getting deported. That would be hilarious, yes. But at the same time, Destiny got demonetized, which is good, but honestly, boys, if you think Hassan is worse than Destiny, you have not been paying attention. I have been watching a Destiny video every roughly, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. And that guy is completely off his rocker. Like, Hassan seems like a ill-equipped, tame version of Destiny at this point at the best of times, okay? What Hassan says is dreadful, but Destiny's literally there every 5 minutes almost, spouting about how the left needs to rise up and, you know, deal with the looming threat of conservatives. You obviously all know what that's insinuating. And I'm being way more indirect than Destiny, honestly, with his rhetoric. And that is insane. Okay? But at the end of the day, I hope they all get what they deserve, because they don't deserve a lot of good, okay?
Welcome back to a series so dumb, even Hassan subscribed. In today's video, Hassan is now being an absolute narcissist, making the Charlie Kirk assassination about himself. He's slandering even more people and talking about morality. Ethan is back on TikTok talking about the disgusting response of fellow lefties celebrating Charlie's death. Hassan clips are going viral on Twitter where he's advocating for violence numerous times. King of all jellyfish, Ludwig.
Oh, look at that! Dude, I forgot this guy existed. Man.
Has talked about the Charlie Kirk situation in the most spineless way possible, and his disgusting chat shared.
Oh my god, he probably is trying to not piss off anyone. The day of the fence sitters is gone. It truly is.
There's similarities to Hassan. A bunch of people are going viral for openly celebrating the assassination. Asmongold is going scorched earth on the psychos celebrating Charlie's death. Baldest man alive, Tectone, is calling out Hassan, and he's pretty angry. Subscribe.
Oh god, the Asmongold situation as well. Listen, it does. Asmongold is not doing this because it's the right thing to do. He's not doing it because moral reasons. He's just being a spiteful asshole because other people tried to cancel him previously, and now he has the ability to do so. Again, the biggest people on the internet that in political sense are Asmongold, Destiny, and Hassan, and all three of these people are insane lunatics. If you think Asmongold is even a shred better than actually those two, you have not been paying a lot of attention. Or you can't keep a job in McDonald's for more than 3 days because life is a struggle. One of the two.
Is going scorched earth on the psychos celebrating Charlie's death. Baldest man alive, Tectone, is calling out Hassan, and he's pretty angry. Subscribe, or Hassan becomes supreme overlord of the universe. Give it up for the rank.
If you think this is important, like the video, and if you're on a device, mobile device, hype the video. That's very important. Because if you think these things matter, then that's a 100% way to get more people to see this video. So like and hype the video, and thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Number 1 invertebrate, Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin with Hassan being an absolute narcissist, making the assassination about himself. Hassan talks about how his worldview leads to safer outcomes than that of Charlie Kirk.
You are the opposite of Charlie Kirk politically in a different reality. We'd be watching Charlie Kirk cover your death. Both sides are wrong. And people need to come together. No side is morally above the other. This does nothing to make us weaker as a country. Dog.
That's not true. I mean, everything Hassan stands for is definitely weaker than anyone else's morals.
My worldview does not revolve around consistently claiming that an ethnic group or any sort of inalienable characteristic or trait means that someone is inferior. Okay? There is no both
Not
sides on this.
based.
This is fucking delusional.
Ah, yes, of course, Hassan never demonizes an entire group, guys. Mr. I support the Houthis, 10 toes down.
10 toes fucking down.
Yeah, so the Houthis, whose slogan says they want D to America and to end all the Jews, yeah, that's not hateful at all, guys. I don't support violence.
Oh god, is morepegasus, my Uber delivery Eats driver, gonna go off on one of his nether tirades how Israel is the greatest thing to ever happen to existence? Oh no. How did they got this hard?
just support people who support violence, actually. We got the #1 Hamas and Hezbollah dick writer here saying he's the reasonable one. I don't support violence, guys, unless it's done by terrorists. Then I actually love it. Right, so this next part, he uses his classic tactic of slander anyone he disagrees with. And this is particularly heinous considering the dude just died.
People who just sit around and go, ha, both sides are the same is crazy. Charlie Kirk has spent a lifetime fucking talking about like how fearful he is of a black pilot, of the Civil Rights Act was actually
So am I.
a mistake. Like consistently trying to draw the clock of progress backwards to the best of his ability and to some
Absolutely based, by the way.
success, as a matter of fact. People with no political convictions who cannot comprehend how different ideologies yield different outcomes.
Oh no, he's attacking his fans and he doesn't even know it. Well, granted, his fans also don't know it. So I guess the world's in balance.
Just look at the situation from afar and go, these guys are both talking about politics. You're not wrong when you say I'm the opposite of Charlie Kirk politically.
Okay.
You're not wrong about that at all. It's something that I say too. I am diametrically opposed to everything that he presented.
Okay, so obviously Hassan is doing his absolute best to smear this guy in any which way possible. Now, obviously, he had a lot of views that you can disagree with for sure, but relying
To be fair, that's weaker than Destiny. Again, we're talking about Hassan, but the reality is, like, Destiny is absolutely 100 times worse at this point. Holy. And it's fabulous.
on Hassan to give you the full context.
Hey, you know my opinion. Hassan and Destiny are useful idiots. They are so absolutely extremist. They are so lost to the average person that they unironically think what they're saying is normal, that's somehow like a reasonable, valid, not 1% of the population viewpoint. And so, considering they're the biggest voices on the left, I do think of them as useful idiots. I think these people should be allowed to honestly say what they want because they're just maximizing damage to their own side in the way that their own side actually likes it, which is still damage. But I mean, I think they're useful idiots at the end of the day. That's pretty much it. Asmongold, though, not a useful idiot. He's just an idiot, and he's a danger. He's way more dangerous, I think, than Hassan or anyone.
Of these quotes is like asking a fish to fucking fly. This guy will give you the most disingenuous, lying, manipulative version of whatever was being said, and you just cannot trust him. And I just don't know why Hassan ever feels like he has the high ground to talk about morality. Dude, you support terrorists who kill innocent civilians. If we do the maths, Charlie was a civilian killed by most likely political motivation. He wanted to kill
Most
the
likely,
apparent fascists, right? And Hassan seems to love that type of stuff usually. So I'm very shocked that he ever said he was against it, honestly, because all of his rhetoric points to the fact that he would support this. When Charlie died, you came up with 101 ways to justify it, implying that he had it coming and that he deserved it.
He has played a formative role in his own demise by playing a part in a media landscape, in a media environment that normalizes this death and destruction.
You did your little fake little cry there with 0 tears in order to
Nope, the only one who normalizes that is people like you. That's disgusting.
get people off your back, but then immediately went back to the propaganda. In fact, your
Wait, what is that? He's pretending that he's crying?
chat that still justifies it. It was absolutely insane, the fucking loonies you have fostered. Here we got some Illuminati emojis, false flag and the sus emoji staged. Oh no, Charlie down, wee-oo, wee-oo. No Fed posting. I'm not upset. Laughing again, finally some good news. Remember when Hassan called Jews inbred? This shitstain wonders why people hate him. Exhibit A, he can't.
Oh god, this mentally ill creature. If you see any of the avowed posts on Twitter, in 1 second flat, this absolute delusional idiot is gonna post on them. It is absolutely insane. Permanently online is insanity.
Stand a difference in opinion and will always want to make himself the face of change, even though he's anything but that. Gutting these people in the street doesn't strike me as a safer outcome. Yeah, we'll get to that. Basically, a bunch of clips of Hassan are going viral. We'll get to it, don't worry. This worldview, Hassan, is just like waving a gun. Moving on to Hassan crying about Ethan. Basically, Ethan was calling out Hassan for still not facing any consequences on Twitch for, you know, advocating violence and being anti-Semitic. Hassan responds to Ethan
that is gonna change probably very soon.
Going at him for his behavior on Twitch.
I think he's like trying to like design like a reasonable liberal position for himself, where he just like actively says like the real evil in this country is not the Trump administration or reactionary conservatism, but instead is you know, Hassan Abi Piker and others like him. It's the Twitter leftists that he thinks are the primary villains here.
Yes, you are the villain, Hassan. You are literally responsible for this type of radical shit happening. You consistently brand your enemies as Nazis, as fascists, and you call anyone you disagree with these slanderous terms. You call them PDF files. And your chat and viewer base is even more crazier than you. They totally get the message and they go, hey, I'm actually a good person.
Wait. The fact that Hassan is not even the stupidest person, that his audience is way stupider than him, kind of freaks me out a little bit, not gonna lie, okay?
And they go, hey, I'm actually a good person for eliminating this Nazi, this fascist, this PDF file, you know? And then they go in real life and commit some heinous type of shit. So that's what people are pointing out. The fact that you are so unbelievable.
I mean, to be absolutely fair, if we just go around eliminating PD, I'm joking, YouTube. But, you know, arguably not a lot lost, as one might say. Just, you know, not saying anything, YouTube, relax.
Careless with these type of labels. Who is the fascist according to Hassan? Let's see. Asmongold, Tectone, XQC, Ethan, basically anyone that...
XQC. Dude, XQC doesn't even deserve the title of my dog. What the hell? Bro, Man, XQC never gets anything good nowadays. It's sad.
Disagrees with him.
Well, actually, I'm not sad about that. I still can't understand a single word that guy says.
Even slightly. If you had any semblance of remorse for what you've done, how much damage you've actually done to the world, you would retire immediately. You know, you would stop your disgusting propaganda content and you would stop advocating violence. In fact, you're just lucky you're not in prison at this point. It's only a matter of time with the type of shit you've said and done. You threatened Klein, his wife, you freaking insect, and he claims to be the victim. Holy shit, it makes me sick. Yeah, he's always...
Nah, this is a lie. Everyone saw the 5-second clip, but when you actually watch the 30-second clip, it actually has context. It's still pretty stupid in relative terms, but it's not like that. No, this one's out of context, if you did not know. This one is a blatant lie. If you watch the full actual context, it's still pretty... Why would you say this? But it's not like that. We gotta be fair, but guys. At the end of the day, Hassan's gonna give us 100 billion reasons to hate him, and, well, we don't need to lie about him. He's still trash.
You freaking insect, and he claims to be the victim. Holy shit, it makes me sick. Yeah, he's always wondering, why is Ethan calling me out? Maybe because you said his wife was a valid military target.
Doesn't matter if it's your favorite podcaster's like wife.
Yep, there it is. That's the clip everyone has seen. Rewind 30 seconds ago or a minute ago, and suddenly it's a little bit different.
That participate in these raids, the violence that the Palestinians engage in in an act of resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal, definitionally legal. Okay? It's just the truth.
Moving on to Ethan. Ethan has made his return to TikTok. Here he talks about leftists cheering on Charlie Kirk's passing.
If you consider yourself a gun control activist and you find yourself cheering on the assassination of Charlie Kirk, then you are the problem. Being a principled activist means staying true to the whole point of the cause. The point is to reduce gun violence. Everybody has a right to not be shot when they go outside. Even the people who advocate
The fuck, he looks so freaky. What the hell is wrong with this?
for more guns. Because the principle is what's important. We're protecting everybody or we're protecting nobody. We don't get to make distinctions about.
I'm sorry, but that's a fucking autistic principle. Oh, the solution's not perfect. I'm not advocating for gun control, by the way, in this case. I don't advocate for that. Asmongold does. But, oh, a solution that doesn't fully solve everything is me? No, actually, a solution that, even in this case, if you're for gun control, by the way, a solution that at least improves the situation by your metrics is better than nothing. Like, what kind of idiotic sentence is this? Oh, if it's not a solution that solves all the issues, it's bad. Again, not justifying gun control or anything like that. It's just, this fucking thought is retarded in the slightest.
Who is a valid target for being shot if you actually believe in gun control and lowering gun violence. If you're gleeful in the face of what happened, not only are you a sick, demented human being, but I want you to know that I despise you, and I hope you will never watch my videos ever again.
That is the actual good response to when you see someone celebrating the death of a civilian.
Now, ironically, obviously, that's still the majority of his audience. People who watch Ethan Klein are effectively bored housewives because isn't Ethan Klein's whole shtick, by the way, just like pop culture bullshit at this point? He's like the housewife entertainment. You know, back in the 80s it was Met, now it's Ethan Klein.
Good on Ethan, man. He's really separating himself from the scourge that is Hassan and his extremist left.
Oh, shut up. This guy literally promoted Hassan for literal years, and then at one point Hassan did something he doesn't like, and suddenly, oh, guys, I actually see it now. Hassan's like a really bad person. I never saw it. It's such a lie. You cannot be stupid enough to actually believe that he somehow, sitting next to him for literally years, did not know that Hassan is evil. There's no way. Again, all of these people are bad. You don't have to pick a side. You can just hate all of them. There's no problem with that. In fact, you win. Because all represented groups in this garbage are completely insane.
The side of politics. You can just see the absolute complete difference in someone with empathy and someone like Hassan who uses any opportunity to get political points. And the things I've seen online are so crazy, like he deserved it because he advocated for gun rights. Dude, you're allowed to have a difference in opinion. He never advocated for his political opponents to be assassinated. This event has truly like opened my eyes to the absolute disgusting nature of some people and the consequences of people like Hassan and the media, the constant media manipulation going on, right? It really seems like demons walk among us. And, you know, these might have been regular people at one time, but they've consumed so much of this social media content, so much of Hassan Piker rhetoric, that they have actually become...
I think that gives too much credence to Hassan, honestly. I think most leftists are by default mentally deficient. I think most of them are, by default, actually pretty fucking evil. I don't think Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a leftist extremist. I think he was sadly assassinated by just what you would refer to as an everyday, average, normal leftist, because they are so far gone. Hassan didn't do this. That whole ideology is just blatantly fucked up and evil to begin with anyway. So...
his trained zombies, essentially. He's completely right. If you take joy in killing or murder, you're not a good person. I can't believe this is a hot take. These
Why? What the fuck?
Days. As someone who's never considered himself right-wing and always laughed at the idea, I will say this entire situation has been eye-opening for me. I was starting to agree with Ethan's takes, now I'm a fan. Ethan scolds Hassan for pushing conspiracies about Charlie Kirk shooter, who we now know as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. Hassan is crafting the narrative that Israel killed Charlie Kirk. Netanyahu, Israel was not behind the assassination of Charlie Kirk. That's a weird thing to say.
Why? Oh, no, Charlie Kirk was extremely pro-Israel. Arguably more than America. Of course Israel wants Charlie Kirk alive. I have heard this before. I don't really think it has a lot of traction, but I mean, the fact that some people are spreading this is insane. Like, why? He's literally on their side.
This can't be real. Could Israel be behind Charlie Kirk's death? Oh my god. Dude, I'm so done with this guy. This is such a weird title to have, man. Hassan, but the shooter is real? The shooter is real? Is real? Oh, classic. Right, moving on to the shooter's ammunition. He had these engravings written on them. Notices bulges. Oh, whoa, what's this? Hey, fascist catch. There's like a Helldivers thing. Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. I only know this from Money Heist, the show.
I have no
it's like
idea
some
what that is.
anti-fascist like song or something. If you read this, you were gay. Right, I think it's pretty obvious this is some unhinged fucking lunatic freak. And obviously Hassan is immediately trying to say this is some...
I mean, how easy it is to tell that there is not a lot of chin going on there. Oof.
This is some unhinged fucking lunatic freak. And obviously Hassan is immediately trying to say this is some right-wing person or something. Honestly...
Dude, by the way, this I have heard a lot. People are trying to claim that he's actually right-wing. Are you serious? What? That's a... Yes, you make... How stupid you need to be, honestly.
I don't even know what the heck this is. This is some cringe-ass, like, oh, dude, notices bow? Like, is that, like, furry shit, or...?
Yeah, that sounds like some kind of footy.
Here we got Shoe on Head talking about it. She's a left-wing creator. This guy says, one guy acted alone and they want to go to war. It's like they were looking for any reason. Hey, pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town? One guy acted alone. Then we saw the reaction of millions. Some posting with their full names and faces. Teachers, childcare workers, healthcare workers, HR professionals, game developers, hundreds of thousands of people that walk amongst us every day who live next door to us. People I thought were friends. People I thought were normal people celebrating the gruesome public execution of a father shot in the freaking throat in front of his young children, celebrating because he politically does not agree with them. We saw their real beliefs when the in this house believe shitlib mask was ripped off. Sociopathic freaks. I mean, this is a left-wing person saying this shit as well, dude. It's like, it's pretty...
Is Shoe on Head left? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure... I'm not even sure about that. Is she or is she not? I have not heard that. In any case, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's have 3 seconds of Asmongoldism. Okay, bam, boys.
For a long time now, and people have honestly had enough. I mean, you or so...
A statement, work, tell them that, you know, you don't know, maybe you're gonna...
Oh, this is the Asmongold trying to cancel people. Yeah, I know this one. Oh boy. Again, Asmongold is not trying to cancel people because Charlie Kirk got assassinated. He's just doing it because it's finally his time to take vengeance on the people he doesn't like. Asmongold is unquestionably just a piece of shit. He's literally a Hassan 2.0. He's, by the way, not even on the right side. He calls himself a centrist or some shit like that, which is bullshit. He's against gun control. He's against freedom of speech. Well, freedom of speech is the funniest one because he's too the reason he's against freedom of speech is because he thinks people are not allowed to say anything without consequence, and that's already a part of fucking freedom of speech. Yeah, you can say it, but without consequence for this, you dipshit. It's hilarious. Anyway, 10 out of 10. That was my Uber Eats driver, morepegasus. Bye!